When Aristotle died, things started going downhill for Greece. Alexander the Great's empire crumbled, the Romans took over, and...
Hello?
It's you.
We weren't properly introduced before. I just thought I'd be a good neighbor and bring you some Nutella.
Nutella!
Go ahead. Have some.
I wouldn't.
Can't. It's not physically possible.
Sure, it's possible. This is the internet. Anything can happen. Go on.
Okay. It's not working.
Of course not. It's not physically possible. Nutella. Sehr schmecklich. But come a little bit closer. Something I want to tell you.
What?
A little closer, yeah?
What?
Nur ein bisschen closer.
What? Oh! Oh, you hit me again! This isn't physically possible! Oh!
Are you kidding? This is the internet. Anything can happen here. I just wanted to let you know that I am still here. And I'm still watching you. Oh, look at the time. Time for me to fly. Press the button, Frank. Oh, I forgot. I have no Frank. Silly me. Auf Wiedersehen.
Oh. I think I hate that guy. Although the MST3K reference was pretty cool. Who the heck is he?
We better not talk about that for a while. It's gonna hurt your brain.
What? Never mind. On with the video. As soon as I stop this bleeding. Oh! Oh!
Stop whimpering, you'll live.
Yeah, well, you try getting punched in the nose. That's right, you don't have one.
Hey! Tell them about the Epicurean stuff!
Okay. Look, if you want to understand Epicurean philosophy, you need to have a little history lesson first. So once upon a time, you had the Greek city-states fighting each other and fighting disturbingly tall and excessively pierced Persian emperors. But all this fighting left them quite tuckered out, bless their little hearts. And along came Alexander the Great, who was taught by me. You just keep playing with your balls over there, okay, Aristotle? The Hellenistic Empire caused a great big mishmashing of many different cultures, which made all the Greeks sad because they realized their opinions were only one of a million other opinions out there. And then, to make matters even more complicated, along came the Romans. Bunch of plagiarists. The Romans pretty much took over the world. And, much like a fried chicken enthusiast inside Colonel Sanders' private mansion, they quickly realized their own cultural stupidity and began absorbing as much Hellenistic culture as they possibly could. The result of all this was the people became weary and alienated. A mass wave of emos spread across the globe, and philosophy became less and less about theoretical concerns and more about personal lifestyles. That's why people today say, "This is my philosophy," when they refer to their central belief system. They're not actually claiming that they've made some contribution to the professional field of philosophy, but rather they're expounding on their own personal, ethical, day-to-day choices. And that's why Epicurean philosophy is so important. It's still alive today. Whether people realize it or not, almost everyone fits into one of the schools that appeared around this time, the first of which was the school of the Cynics. Cynic philosophy is more like a stance towards life than it is a thought-out philosophical system. To get an idea of what they were like, think of ancient Greek hippies, only take all the parts with peace and love and replace it with rudeness and disdain for societal norms. They pretty much believed that only in rejecting the yoke of civilization can we be truly free. Basically modern-day hipsters. These guys were smelly, dirty, and despised. In fact, the word cynic comes from the Greek word cynikos, meaning dog-like. It is quite possible that this was a derogatory term. Dog-like seems a pretty good description for people who frequently take to having sex in public, if you ask me. The only cynic worthy of mention is Diogenes, who supposedly impressed Alexander the Great so much that the ruler asked if there was any favor he might grant him. Because, yeah, that's totally awe-inspiring. The next group that we'll look at is the skeptics, and yes, you guessed it, that's where we get the word skepticism from. The skeptics believed that human beings cannot achieve absolute knowledge. They asserted that nothing can really be known for certain, because if you follow any line of inquiry to its natural conclusion, you're going to be met with varying degrees of uncertainty. When all is said and done, the skeptics did not contribute all that much to the field of philosophy, except for the annoyingly omnipresent statement, you can't know anything for certain. So if you dislike uncertainty, you can blame these people. The Cynics and the Skeptics were not the biggest kids on the block at the time. The biggest kids were the Stoics and the Epicureans. Describing the Stoic philosophy is simple because you already know it. Stoics are basically Jedi, only without the lightsabers and the Force powers. I'm gonna make this easy on myself and on you by showing you this. It's the code of the Jedi Order circa Knights of the Old Republic. It isn't perfect, but it sums up most of the basics of Stoic philosophy. Stoics disliked displays of emotion, and they taught that life should be lived with a sense of apathy. They stressed serenity and civic duty, and it was the civic duty part that was especially attractive to the Romans, making it one of the most popular movements in Rome. Even the emperor Marcus Aurelius, yes, the old guy from Gladiator, was a Stoic. One of the best words that I can think of to describe Stoic philosophy is order. They believed in an ordered, teleological universe. The main complaint that people have against Stoic philosophy is that it's cold and passionless, not unlike the Jedi Order that I mentioned earlier. And, well, as far as the Jedi Order goes, we all know how well that ended. If you've been paying attention, you may have noticed that the title of my video doesn't match the content, and that's because I haven't yet mentioned the Epicureans themselves. Well, YouTube hates it when I try to upload videos that approach 10 minutes, and I'm already pushing the mark. So, what I've decided to do is to devote the better part of my next video to give the Epicureans the attention that they deserve. So, until next time, this is the Idiot, signing out. Oh, who is it now? No, Bob, I'm fine. A guy from the internet didn't just punch me through my camera. No, nothing weird has happened to me today.
I wish you would let me kill him.
The Magisterium forbids it.
Your Magisterium laws can't hold me forever.
The Magisterium forbids it for now.
He will be allowed to continue making his stupid little videos. For now.
I'm going slightly mad. I'm going slightly mad. It finally happened. It finally happened. Oh yes, it finally happened. I'm slightly mad.
Hey guys, thanks for watching my video. You know, if you like what you see here, you can always hit the like button, or the favorite button, or the subscribe button. Really, there's so many different buttons, and they're all okay. Well, you can hit the dislike button too if you really want to, but that's gonna hurt my feelings. Anyway, I'm considering doing a video on Marcus Aurelius. If you guys want to see that video, let me know, leave comments. But if you don't message me, if you don't let me know you want to see it, I'm not gonna make it.